Hi, it's Carol, and today's craft is a moss trimmed frame. I would call it picture. I wanted to, as you may have noticed, wanted to do some things that looked a little more natural. So I have an old Christmas sign that I had left outside that the picture actually completely faded off of, so I'm using that for the base. I have some moss, and then I have just a printed image that I found free online. I like Peter Rabbit, so I went with that. Just a loose base coat of white. Still want some of the unfinished surface to pop through. The image will be covering most of it. I just wanted to give it a foundation so that the darkness didn't show through the printed picture or the paper. So again, a coat. You'll see the finished is a little better than what you're seeing here. There we go. That's where I ended up. And then some Mod Podge, and applying that to the back evenly to be able to fix the picture to the base. Make sure to cover it completely just to avoid any bubbles forming underneath. And then I applied that to the base, and then I rubbed quite firmly just to make sure there were no bubbles being created. I wanted a smooth surface. And then I had to, of course, correct some of the corners and add a little Mod Podge. And big fan of Peter Rabbit. Read the stories to my kids, and so really enjoy the illustration. I have found a bag that has 3 different types of moss in it. It's probably not the best moss to use for this project because it's really meant to put on the surface of plants. It's treated, but it does have some soil, so I may have to go back to this frame and redo it with some moss meant for this type of activity. So anyways, wanted to just frame the image with the moss. So just using some hot glue. So just gluing it to the surface, and we'll frame around. The other thing I'm going to do, which I didn't do in this project and didn't show you in this project, is there's a spray Varathane product that you can use that I'm going to actually spray the moss with, and that'll keep it from falling off and stay a little more intact. Because when you do this, what happens is if you don't use something to keep the moss intact, it'll just keep falling off and makes a bit of a mess. So some people use hairspray. I just use a spray Varathane finish. And here is around all sides. And this is another one of the mosses that was in the package. It's like a gray color. I don't know if it's called reindeer moss but I really like it. And I decided to add a little bit of that around the frame as well to accent the moss. So not a difficult project, a quick project. I hope you enjoy it. Here it is displayed on the wood cook stove at the cottage, as always with my crafts. Hope you enjoy. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.